Hello, everyone. It is day 23 in our 30-day manifesting challenge on YouTube. I'm Lisa Kessler. I am a best-selling author. I'm a tarot card creator. Should have had my deck right here to show you. Practical Tarot will be out January 7th, and there are links below to pre-order that. And I'm also a manifesting coach, and that's what this challenge is about. I am manifesting more subscribers for the channel. So please hit the subscribe button down below and share this video so your friends can subscribe too. Welcome to all our new subscribers. It's been so exciting, a great way to end 2024. And this week we are manifesting spiritual growth, manifesting your intuitive gifts, right? And yesterday we talked about intuition, sorry. And today we are talking about seeing signs around you. And a lot of times people are like, well, I don't really understand what signs would have to do with manifesting, but they're actually a really important part to remind us that we're co-creating with the universe. We are working with the law of attraction to attract what we want instead of constantly chasing it, right? And think of signs from the universe as like little winks, like little breadcrumbs to tell you you are on your path, right? You are working your way to your dreams and you're not alone. For me personally, that is what signs are just so important for, is just to remember that I'm not alone, that the world is bigger than what I'm seeing and everything is unfolding for my highest good, even if I can't see it today. Right? A lot of times the universe, your angels and spirit guides, they will send you signs, especially when you're struggling, because they want you to remember that you're not alone. And even though you can't see it today, everything is unfolding for your highest good, right? I was telling a client the other day that sometimes when you're really, facing a challenge or an obstacle or you're struggling, I was talking about how hard it was to originally get published, all those rejections. And I remember thinking to myself, boy, I am going to have such a good origin story. Right? Just like superheroes have these big origin stories. And having signs is a way to remind you that everything's going to be okay. Everything is working out for your highest good. It really is. You just can't see it yet. You're making your origin story, right? So let me check my notes here. I talked about why signs are important. Okay, common signs from the universe. All right. I think in week 1, we talked about watching for signs that you're manifesting money. These are signs from the universe that you are not alone, that you are supported, that you are protected, that you are on your right path, all that kind of thing. So, and the signs can come from, loved ones who have crossed over. They can come from spirit guides and angels, and sometimes it's just a wink from the universe to let you know that everything's going to work out, right? And these things can be as simple as you keep seeing repeating numbers. So you look at the clock and it's 1:11, or you look at the clock and it's 3:33. And anytime that you see a repeated number like that, that is a sign. It's usually like an angel number. And if you want to look them up and see, what does angel number 444 mean? If you thought about it, definitely go look it up, because if you thought about it, your intuition knows there's a message for you there. So look it up, right? Trust your gut. We've been working on that all month. Other signs can be songs on the radio. For me, I lost my mom in 2019 to cancer, and it's so funny because I'm so musical, but I got that from my dad. My mom thought of music as just background. So she did not have a giant record collection like my dad did. And for her, I could count her favorite musicians like in less than 5 fingers. But her number one was Gordon Lightfoot. And that is not, if you're not familiar with Gordon Lightfoot, he's like a folk music singer. And he is not getting a lot of radio spins, right? So anytime that I randomly, it's so funny because before she passed, I never heard Gordon Lightfoot on the radio ever. But now, I mean, not once a week, but often I will hear a Gordon Lightfoot song and I'm like, hi, Mom, because there's no reason for it to play. Could it be random? Sure, but I don't believe in that. I think synchronicities are there for a reason, and it is so easy for the universe to manipulate electronics like that, like playlists and algorithms, because it's just energy. So when my mom wants to go, hey, I love you, and you're not alone, I'm still around, I'll hear a Gordon Lightfoot song. You could have songs that mean something to you, and when they pop up, that's the universe telling you, hey, keep going, you've got this. Other signs would be different animals. So when I'm really working on a new project, I love when everywhere I go, I see butterflies. I'm like, okay, I'm transforming. Yes, yay. But butterflies and dragonflies are transformation and change, and swans. But, you know, if you see a hawk following you around or a raven, those are usually angel messengers and messengers from the other side. So if you see one and your, you know, grandfather who passed away comes in your head, that was a sign from him letting you know you're not alone. I still love you, right? Also, you might have an animal that you really vibe with, like, you know, they're your spirit, you know, that kind of thing, like a guide. If you start seeing them everywhere, that is not random. That is the universe supporting you, encouraging you, right? Another thing that are signs is pennies and feathers where they're not supposed to be. So when I did that Manifest Your Best Life retreat earlier this year in Sedona, one of my clients was walking with me to get the rent car at the Phoenix airport, and there is no one else around at the rent car escalators. And we were talking about her husband who had passed away. And while we were talking about him, we're walking toward the escalator, and out of the blue, this penny like flings from the escalator and hits her shoe. And there is nobody else around. And we both looked down and she picks up the penny and I said, hi, Rick. And she was like, right? Where did this even come from? And so she keeps the penny with her now in her suitcase because obviously he wanted to travel with her. And it is a comfort. It's a comfort. Please accept all of these gifts because that's what they're there for. They're to help you continue manifesting because sometimes it's hard to go on and sometimes we want to give up. But don't give up. Your dream is just right around the corner. Another thing that can be a sign is just like delays. I try to keep that in mind when I'm driving because sometimes it can be frustrating that you're hitting a bunch of lights. But sometimes when you do finally get closer to your destination, you might see a horrible accident. And then you're like, ooh, thanks for slowing me down. I appreciate it. Gratitude, right? So now whenever I get slowed down by a slow driver or by lights or whatever, usually when the frustration starts coming up, I remind myself, I must not be supposed to be there right now. I'm supposed to be just a little bit late. Right? Let's see. And another thing that can be an intuitive sign is your tarot cards. So I have certain clients that that really resonate with. I have one client who is a lawyer, and she used to get the justice card all the time. And now when we get the justice card in a reading for her, we know it's the universe going, hey, how you doing? Because we associate that card with her. So that is just like a little wink from the universe when that card comes up. They're just saying hi. I have another client who's a writer, and it does a lot of projects at one time. And now, when she used to always get the tower because a little bit of chaos, and now when we see the tower card, we're like, oh, the universe is saying, hey, how's it going? So you can develop a relationship with your tarot cards if you use them often enough, and then that the universe is saying, hey. It's a great way to pull a card once a day and see what happens during the day. You might pull a card that has a hummingbird on it, and then during the day you're working and a hummingbird comes right up to the window and hangs out there. That is not random. That's a sign. The universe is saying, hey, I'm working things out for your highest good. Hang in there, right? All right. So I hope that all makes sense. And I hope that try really hard to be very present. We are going through holiday week. There are many holidays. We just did a Yule thing in the manifesting community over the weekend for winter solstice. Christmas is coming, Hanukkah is coming, whatever it is that you celebrate this time of year. There's so many holidays, but whatever you're celebrating, try to be very present. Ask for a sign. If you ask, you will get one. But be present. Watch for signs. Think about what you would like to manifest in 2025 and watch the signs that come in for you, because they are all around you. And it is the first step of developing, a better relationship with your spiritual side. So your spiritual growth, any intuitive gifts, all that kind of thing, it all starts with noticing that the world is bigger than we realize. All right, so watch for those signs. And what did I put? Oh, I also, if you get any signs, please leave them in the comments. I love reading about winks from the universe. So share any signs that you get, or just put in the comments that you're open to the signs, right? All right, see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all your work. Don't forget to hit subscribe and share the video too. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.